You gave him everything, and he still chose to drift away. You lowered your standards. You waited by the phone. You forgave the disrespect. And now you're sitting in silence, wondering, what did I do wrong? Let me tell you something most women never hear. The women who drive men crazy aren't the ones who beg, overgive, or chase. They're the ones who detach. And today, you're going to learn the 7 unspoken habits of women who detach and become unforgettable. You think that being more available will make him stay. You reply faster. You cancel your plans. You shrink your needs. But instead of pulling him closer, you lose a piece of yourself every time. Here's the truth no one tells you. Chasing love teaches people how to devalue you. And the moment he feels you need him more than he needs you, he starts pulling away. That ends today. Let's dive into the habits that flip the script entirely. Habit 1. She responds, she doesn't react. When he goes quiet, she doesn't panic. She doesn't blow up his phone. She doesn't beg for clarity. He takes a breath. She observes. Because she knows. Silence isn't confusing. It's communication. Habit 2. She keeps her life private. She doesn't overshare on social. She doesn't post cryptic quotes hoping he sees them. She knows mystery creates curiosity. He doesn't know where she is every second. And that unknown starts to bother him. Habit 3. She chooses, she doesn't wait. If he doesn't plan the date, she plans her life. She's not free whenever. She has boundaries and a calendar. And that's where something starts to shift. He starts to chase again. Now he wants you back. He's texting more. He's asking to see you. And just when you think things are finally changing, he pulls away again. But this time it stings even more because you thought you had him. Here's the deeper problem. You detached on the surface. But deep down, you were still seeking his validation. Habit 4. She prioritizes emotional neutrality. She's not controlled by hope or fear. She's grounded. When he pulls back, she doesn't spiral, she observes. She reminds herself. His behavior is information, not identity. Habit 5. She practices the art of walking away without announcement. No long paragraphs. No dramatic exits. Just energy withdrawn silently. And that silence, it echoes louder than words. Habit 6. She lives in overflow. She has passions. She has goals. She's so full of life that love is an addition, not her oxygen. This energy is magnetic. And now, as he begins to feel her slipping away for real, he starts to panic. Now here's the final twist. He comes back, but she doesn't feel the same. Because here's the secret. When a woman truly detaches, she doesn't just let go of the man. She lets go of the version of herself that needed him. And that leads us to the final habit. Habit 7. She falls in love with her peace. She doesn't chase, she attracts. Not because she manipulates, but because she radiates calm, certainty, and self-worth. She's no longer asking, how do I keep him? She's asking, does this connection support my peace? And that's when everything changes. So if you're sitting there thinking, I gave too much, cared too hard, I lost myself trying to keep someone else, you're not weak. You were just never taught to choose yourself first. But now, you're allowed to let go. You're allowed to stop texting. You're allowed to walk away without a speech. Let your absence teach what your words never could. And remember this, the most unforgettable women are the ones who remember who they are. Hit subscribe if you're ready to step into your power. Speech balloon comment, I choose myself, if this spoke to your soul. Bell new videos weekly to help you reclaim your peace.